the best investment that you can make in your 20s is on yourself. When I started to get into the world of investment and becoming a better person and financial literacy and all those things, I first thought that it was a good idea to start trying to put money into the S&P 500, trying to open 401ks, trying to get into house hacking, buying real estate, which all those things are 100% good investments, especially at a young age, because you have an ability to grow those investments over your life, and compound interest is a thing when it comes to these investments. Although, when you are young and you have little skill and money and experience, it is hard to get into the investing world, putting money away, all those things. Instead, focus on investment in yourself. The best investment that you can make in your 20s is truly on yourself. Within the first couple of years of starting to get into investing, was working at a bar, was trying to save up as much money as I can, and I was putting it into the S&P 500, saving up for my first down payment on a house hack. And after like one or two bad screw ups in my life, and it wasn't even against, it wasn't my fault, it was just my car took a shit, I got to this point where I had to take all that money out of the investments and I had to use it towards basically the one asset that I needed, which was a car, right? And that's not even really an asset, it's a liability. So after tirelessly trying to work and save and put money away, I had realized that when I'm trying to put these investments away, I keep having to pull the money out to fund something that I need to grow myself. And it wasn't until I got my real estate license and I started to focus on skills within myself that I got to a point where I realized that the best investment that I could make was on my own personal skills. I wasn't a revenue generator when I was 17, 18, 19 years old. I was just an employee making money hourly, and it was extremely hard to be able to save up money and keep that money. Once I realized that if I invest in myself, that I can make 100 times the money that I'm making when I'm working any kind of old job. So just like any investment that you would make, investing in yourself, you're gonna have that extreme amount of compound interest at a young age, because if you get into the right field and you take the right education and you jump further than the people who are your age, who are drinking and partying and doing drugs and not saving money, not looking into their future, you're gonna have an extreme amount of years on them because you invested in yourself early. So take me, for example, I got my real estate license at 19 years old, and I was able to make multiple six figures through having a real estate license. And I realized so quickly, oh my gosh, it took me 2 years to save up $10,000 when I was 18. Now I can make $10,000 in a month. I can make $20,000, $30,000 in a month. And that's just because I invested in myself. I got into the right field early. I worked on my skills and I bet on myself. So if you have an extra 100, 200, 300, 500, 1,000, whatever amount of dollars when you are younger, put that money into your own skills. Focus your time on building your skills. Focus your time on getting into the field that you want to be in and how to make money in that field, because you will realize that you will have an exponential growth within those years, and you'll be able to grow your skills, grow your personal assets, and you will be a revenue generator yourself. So take that as a good piece of advice for today. Hopefully that was an interesting blab for everybody. I'm probably gonna do one more video today to try and get 2 videos out today. I know that these aren't like super edited, but I think that the rawness of these videos definitely helps, because this is coming directly from my heart, my personal experiences, and how I've been able to have some success as a younger person. And hopefully that could help you out as well. So with nothing else being said, we will talk soon.